Hey, it's Wilfred Lehman here at Puerto Rico Real Estate, and we are at our last part of the closing process. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go back and check them out. We went over financing and making sure you have your finances ready before you go look for a house, the searching process, the negotiation process, the due diligence, which is super important, and of course the closing process. Now, after closing, what happens? Like, hey, what's the big deal? Well, because of the way how things are done here in Puerto Rico, it is a big deal. So in the States, usually when you close, everything's digital, boom, it's done, recorded, everything usually right then and there. Well, here, it's kind of old school. It's before the internet, kind of. And basically, there are a couple major things that need to be done after closing that in most cases, they usually don't. It's not a big deal, but it kind of is. You want to make sure that, you know, that things are done. So one thing is CRIM. So CRIM is an acronym. It basically is the municipality tax collection center. And basically, if you're from the States, that is the equivalent of the tax assessor's office at the county. So what they do is they're the ones, what should happen is you fill out a form at closing, you should be signing it, and the attorney should be sending it in to CRIM so they can transfer the title from the previous owner to your name and tax you accordingly. Now, there are some exemptions that you may be able to take advantage of, especially if it's your primary home. So make sure you ask about that and make sure that's done correctly and it's recorded. The best way to find out if it is done is you can either call CRIM up, go on the website, see if it's in your name. If it's in your name, you're pretty good. But you definitely want to go to the CRIM office and make sure that you're eligible, see what exemptions you're eligible for, because that could make a difference in your property taxes. I gotta warn you, you can set an appointment. Don't expect to have your appointment on time, and you may be there all day. So when you go to CRIM, expect an all-day experience and get there early. The next thing that's super important is that the deed is actually filed and registered with the registry. So that's kind of like the county's recorder's office in the States, if you're from the States. So that a lot of times does not get done, but a good attorney will get that done. And again, these things take about 2 to 3 months after closing for them to get done. But you definitely want that's why you want a couple copies, original copies of your sales deeds, because if you don't and it's not registered at the registry, you're gonna have a headache on your hands. So always keep those originals with you, put them in a safe, and then to double check, and you can call the attorney up and just say, hey, did you register my property? Did you get that all filed? And you know, don't be surprised if they said no. If they say yes, tell them to send you proof. Make sure that is done. We bought our house. Our attorney did not do all that stuff, and the reason that I knew it wasn't done is because when I went to go get my real estate license, I need to show proof that I bought a house. I went to CRIM. They're like, no, it's not in your name. This was 1.5 years later. So I had to call the attorney up. He got it done within a week. It registered and got it all done. So you can't depend on anybody to get that job actually done. Make sure that you just double check, because at the end of the day, it's on you. So, and then again, after closing, you also, your utilities, I know we didn't touch on that at closing, but with your utilities, it could take a couple weeks for that to happen, and sometimes you might get lucky and it might take a couple days. Again, if you guys have any questions, anything that comes up, you want to have a conversation. Maybe you're in a goofy scenario or something like that, or maybe something didn't get done and you just need some guidance. Whatever you need, give us a call. You can email us, text us, WhatsApp us, but give us a call. We would love to, it's a little bit easier to have a conversation and figure out how to do it. I might not be able to resolve it, but I could point you in the right direction and get you to the right place so you can resolve it. So again, I hope this series helped. I hope it brought some value to you as well, and some better understanding about the process. And again, any other questions, contact us. And if you have anything and you need anything when it comes to buying or selling real estate, man, give us a call. We'd love to help you. If you know anybody else that needs our help, we'd love to help them too. Again, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for stopping by. And until next time, I hope you have an awesome day. Take care.